We are live. Just going live now. How's about that? Okie dokie, mokey pokey. Ooh. Hey, Tess. How you doing? All right. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. What's up, Joy? Joy and Pain? How you doing? How's it going? Let me turn on the light over there in Facebook land. There we go. Lights up in Facebook land. Hello, Aaron. Nora, how are you? Good. Hi, Rebecca Sykes. Rebecca Sykes is watching. I'm doing great. Just got home from work, having dinner. Yum, yum, yum. I'm going to eat dinner after that. Hola, Miss Julie. How are you? Good to see you. I'm over here recording. All right. Howdy, Claudia. Hello, Sue Madison. Charles in his starting his 76th year on this planet. Patricia, how are you, Patricia? Patricia got good news. She shared with me that blood work and everything is going through the roof in positive ways, and testing and everything is going great. So that's fantastic with the new chemo and everything at the Mayo Clinic there for Miss Patricia Tubes. How you doing? Hi, Barbara. Hey, Blondie. Vicky Marshall, Julie, how are you? Listen, we have an incredible set list tonight. It is my set list based on everybody that gave me something from the other night, okay? So, yeah, Patricia's doing wonderful. How you doing, Lindy? So sit back and relax because you're going to have a great time with this set list, just as if this was from the request roulette. These are people who just yelled out, people. They said, Queen, Billy Joel, and all these things. And I picked out the best songs that I do of these. Hey, Garlinda. So we're going to have a great time tonight, okay? We're going to record it, we're going to have fun, and we're going to kick off the weekend with a little Queen. You guys ready to have some fun? A little cruising through the decades on a Friday night. This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, I must get around to it, and I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, it cries in a cradle all night. It swings and it chives, it shakes all over like a jellyfish, kinda like it. Crazy little thing called Joe Angelino. Come to my show. There goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gives me hot and cold fever in the cold, cold sweat. I gotta be cool, relax, get hip and get on my tracks. Take a backseat and hitchhike. I take a long ride on my motorbike, and I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. What's up, Linda Schick? How you doing, Teresa? What's up, Donna? Marie Curtis over there in Facebook land. Joey Angelino, buddy of mine from high school. If you're still watching, go to my website. Tickets for the Neil Diamond Show. Port Washington, September 18th. I gotta be cool, relax, get hip and get on my tracks. Take a backseat and hitchhike. I take a long ride on my motorbike, and I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, I must get around to it. I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. 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 Yeah. Crazy little thing called love. Hey, I want to give a shout out again to my friends over there from high school in Facebook land. Listen, Joey Angelino, there's going to be a whole bunch of high schoolers there, as a matter of fact. Joey Angelino. Are you still there, Joe? Say hi if you're still there. I saw that you popped in and you were watching. Hold on, everybody, in TikTok. I just want to see if... How you doing, Laura? Paul, over there, Carol, Gabriella. I'm going to continue with this set list. This set list is incredible. Got the Moody Blues coming up right now. I'm going to have to message you. Maybe you popped in and you left. Anyway, hi, Crispy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hello, Cruisers. How you doing, Kim? Oh, that's hot. Ooh, that's hot coffee. Oh, that's hot. That is hot. We're going to do a little Moody Blues now on a Friday night. Oh, get your wine out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Get your bourbon. We're having a good time. These are nights in white satin. Nights in white satin. Never reaching the end. Hello, Pam. Letters I've written, never meaning to say. Beauty I'd always miss with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore, 'cause I love you. Yes, I love you. I love you. Gazing at people, some hand in hand, just what I'm going through, they can't understand. Some try to tell me thoughts cannot defend just what you want to be. You will be in the end, and I love you. Yes. Hey, Michaeline. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Laura. Sheila, hi. Jocelyn. Hey, Don. Thanks so much, man. Starting a party. Don's starting a party right there. Hello, Linda. Smiley face. Me dancer's in the house. Me singer. Me singer. You dancer. Hello, Denise. What's up, Anita? Yeah. Oh, it's a Friday afternoon, Friday evening actually. It rained so hard, I missed the window. I missed my window of opportunity to pole dance. I missed the window of opportunity to do a pole dance in the rain. I have to have it poured down. I have to be ready for that. I have to be ready for that. Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I'd always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore, 'cause I love you. Yes, I love you. don't know what's going on over there in Facebook land. There's this whole little, I missed something. Let's have fun tonight and we'll address it in a minute. When I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load, I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna stone me, 1 she sees a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand. Take it easy. When I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, going down to take a look at me. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love, I'll go out and try to save me. I'm gonna finish this song. We may lose and we may win, but we'll never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in. Take it easy. So we seem to have just a little bit craziness going on again over at TikTok. So I'll go off and I'll come back on, but I'm going to finish this song because we're recording it for this podcast, okay? So let me finish this song. Stick with me. And then we'll go off and on. We're on Facebook land, and I'm recording it for the podcast. Here we go. When I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load, I got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Take it easy, take it easy. Hey Sharon, hey Richard, don't let the sound of your own wheels drive me crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. Oh, I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. Everybody, we all got to take it easy. We all got to take it easy. Things happen here, and this is not my fault, okay? Audio connection, everything is good over in Facebook land. I didn't want to stop the song and start it again because I'm recording it for the podcast, but I am going to go out of TikTok right now, and I'm going to come right back in, okay? You promise you're all going to come back? Everybody come back. Everybody come right back, okay? Everybody come back because we got a great set list. Come back. Come back. Be right back. Keep those little gifts coming. Thank you so much. All right, for those of you in Podcastville, we're doing this. We're going live again, okay, because we had a little bit of problem. So here we go. I know your TikTok is freezing, Pam. We're going to see what happens now. We're going to see what happens now. So we're going to see what happens now. This happened the other day, and after I went out and came back in, it seemed to go better. It seemed to go better. So, Robert Neary, say a prayer for me, please. I will, Laura. We'll get to some a moment, okay, hon? All right, I'll address it. I'll address it. So we'll definitely, okay, definitely. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep all right, come on. Everybody's got to come back. Come on, there were 165 people. We got to give it back. Laura, as we're waiting for those people in TikTokville, you got this. You're in a good place. You're in a good place, okay? Facebook message me, okay, or go into the email, and request a special song, and we'll all give you out a lot of love, lot of love, lot of love, Laura. You got this, okay? This is nothing, all right? You got to stay positive, especially here, because we're all positive here, okay? We're all positive here, and we're in a good place. And I just gave great news for Patricia, who's doing fantastic with her chemotherapy at the Mayo Clinic, and all her numbers are going back up. So you're in a good place. God bless you, okay? We're going to keep the positivity going. We're going to keep the positivity going on a Friday afternoon. Yeah, come on. Yeah, I don't want to stop with this playlist. It's just like you're cruising, and you got the radio on. Big wheels keep on turning, carry me home to see my kid. Singing songs about the Southland. I miss Alabama once again. I think it's sing, yeah. Come on. When I heard Missy Young sing about her, I heard O'Neill put her down. Well, I hope Neil Young will remember a Southern man don't need him around anyhow. Come on. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. What's up, Missy Keith? Is that better now? Is that better now? Are we all doing good? I don't know why I make so much coffee. I never drink it all. In Birmingham, they love the governor. We all did what we could do. Now Watergate does not bother me. Does your conscience bother you? Tell the truth. Come on. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama. Hey, Monica. Lord, I'm coming home to you. Here I come, Alabama. Come on. That's right, Laura Buck. Thank you, Penny, darling. Hello, Sassy Michelle. Well, thank you, Miss Winnie. Thank you, Kirsty, darling. Blue Drag. Richard Anderson. Thank you, Kim. What's up, sweet cheeks? Come on. And the order I have these songs is great. It's great. You're gonna want to just be dancing and having a great time all night. Now Muscle Shoals has got the Swampers, and they've been known to make a song or two. Lord, they get me off so much. They pick me up when I'm feeling blue. Now how about you? Sweet home Alabama. Well, I'm glad you found me, Linda. Where the skies are so blue. I didn't know I was lost, but I'm glad you're here. Sweet home Alabama. That's right, Laura. Lord, I'm coming home to you, yeah. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lordy. Lord, I'm coming home to you, yeah. Yeah, you dancing on the table. I'm glad I'm found too. I'm glad I'm found. I'm glad I'm found. I was blind. I was lost. I was a wretch. You know what I used to say? You know what I used to think that was? Did anybody else sing the lyrics to Amazing Grace and say, and think you were a wrench? I was a wrench. I was a wretch. It's a wretch. And then when you get older, you know, you apparently, it's a wretch. And you didn't know what it was, and then you looked it up. I guess I was a wrench. I was a tool. I was Eddie. Hello, Gina. Nice to see you. I was a wretch. I was a wrench. I was a wrench. And then it's never, you know, always looking for my lost shaker of salt. You're in ShopRite. You're on Long Island. Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of the tourists covered with oil, strumming my six string on my front porch swing. Smell of shrimp, they begin in the bowl. Hello, Barbara Hazelton. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. What's up, Melinda? Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know summer blaze, it's nobody's fault. What's up, Tina? Jillian. Hello, Debbie. I don't know the reason I stayed here all season. You got nothing to show but this brand new tattoo, but it's a real beauty. I'm just feeling silly tonight. A Mexican cutie. How I got here, I haven't a clue. Come on, everybody, sing with me. Here you go. Wasted away again in Margaritaville. What's up, Candide from Brazil? Searching for my lost shaker of salt. I got something fun to tell y'all. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. Now I think it could be my fault, you know, because I'm a tool. You get out of that age when you're no longer a tool, but you start, you know, and then you realize, yeah, it was my fault. It wasn't so much my fault as the fact that I was just having a lot of fun. Hello, Arkansas. Tina Spice. Hello, Sue. I blew out my flip-flop, stepped on a pop-top. Hello, Lori, darling. Cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. I wasn't sure if I said hi to you, sweetie, but there's booze in the blender, and soon it will render that frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Thank you, Tracy. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. You're welcome, Desley. I know, but it's my own damn fault. Hello, Nancy. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Hello, West Virginia. Oh, you're telling everybody else you're from West Virginia. Okay. Hey, Kim White. Hey, let me tell you something fun that happened today. So I had an audition for a commercial, okay, for Bristol Myers Squibb, you know, the pharmaceutical company. Pharmaceutical, short for pharmaceutical, because I don't know how to speak very well. And I got the material, and I had to put myself on tape, okay? So this is really fun. This is really cool. Listen to this. And so I did it this morning, and I looked at the material, and I'm gonna post it, not on TikTok. I'm gonna post it on Facebook. Well, maybe I will post it on TikTok. You know what I've decided to do on TikTok? Only stay with my creativity. I don't want to put any kind of family stuff or anything like that, because you can see that on my Facebook, on my Instagram. The creativity needs to stay with the creators. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so here's what happened. So it's a pharmaceutical for psoriasis, okay? Okay, it's a new psoriasis thing. And it starts out, and they say, psoriasis goes back to the Greek ages, and it was, you know, and they wanted me as doctors in different parts of history. So the first doctor I am, in a Greek, you know, I put on a sheet and a Greek toga, and I went outside and I got something from the hedges and I put it, and I looked like a Greek, you know, a Greek god, you know, not god, you know, one of those officers, Greek officers, doctors, and I did the lines. And then it says, and then came the Dark Ages, and you know what I did for the Dark Ages? I put 90s Nick. I put 90s Nick hair, like Game of Thrones, and I put his vest on, and I was doing this, so they wanted a doctor from the Dark Ages. And then it said, but soon, then came the 1950s, and the doctor had this light, you know, and I dressed up like Nestor. Not so much the nerd Nestor, but just the glasses. I had the bow tie, you know, and the doctor from the 50s. And then it said, and finally, in 1972, this something came out with a pill, and they wanted this 70s cool doctor walking in, and I was 70s Steve. I put the wig on and everything, and I had a great time with this audition. So that was, it was really, really cool. It was really cool. So we'll see. If anything, they're going to get a big laugh when they see the audition. They are. They're going to see the big laugh when they get the audition. So that'd be nice to book something before I go back out on the Cruisin. Speaking of rocks, well, we were talking about a tool. I stood there boldly, sweating in the sun. I felt like a million. I felt like #1. I had a summer I never felt that strong, like a rock. When I was 18, I didn't have a care, working for peanuts, not a dime to spare. But I was lean and solid everywhere, like a rock. My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light. And I held firmly to what I felt was right, like a rock. This one's for you, Laura. Like a rock, I was strong as I could be, like a rock. Nothing ever got to me, like a rock. Well, I was something to see, like a rock. I stood out real straight, unencumbered by the weight of all the hustlers and their schemes. I stood proud, I stood tall, high above it all. I still believe in my dreams, yeah. Come on. We survived a pandemic together. Remember that video I did? Remember Remember that video I did when I was going through a lot of crap last October? Like the devil beating me up. And I said, is that all you got? I've been through this, much worse. Do you know, right after that, I started getting all the cruises. Here it is a year later. We are rocks.
20 years now, where'd they go? 20 years, I don't know. I sit and wonder sometimes where they've gone.
Yes, you are, Denise.
And sometimes late at night, oh, and I'm bathed in the firelight. The moon comes calling, ghostly white, and I recall, yeah, like a rock. When I'm standing there all straight like a rock, charging from the gate like a rock. Oh, I'm carrying the weight like a rock. Woo! With the sun upon my skin, hard against the wind.
Hello, Shoveling Cheryl.
Like a rock, oh, like a rock, baby. Come on. Yeah, yeah.
Like a rock. Hello, Genro. Like a rock. It goes on and on and on with the instrumental. What a great song. And so fitting for Laura over there, who just discovered a little something. Listen, it's just a discovery. Nothing has been told yet, correct? So we're going to believe for the best. We're going to believe for the best. All right? We are going to believe. You love the shirt? You love the shirt? A little Def Leppard. We're going to keep it going. This song we haven't done in a while. This is a great song by Mr. Billy Joel. Hello, Philippines.
When you look into my eyes and I see the crazy gypsy in my soul, it always comes as a surprise when I feel my withered roots begin to grow.
Hello, Dawn.
Well, I never had a place that I could call my very home, but that's alright, my love, you're my home. When you touch my weary head and you tell me everything will be alright, you say use your body for your bed, and my love will keep you warm throughout the night. Well, I'll never be a stranger and I'll never be alone. Whenever we're together, that's my home.
Thank you, Rhonda.
On could be the Pennsylvania Turnpike, Indiana's early morning dew, high up in the hills of California, home is just another word for you.
Well, thank you, Marl. These songs are fantastic. This is a great set list. If I do say so myself.
Well, I never had a place that I could call my very home, That's alright, my love, you're my home. If I travel all my life and I never get to stop, settle down. Ooh, look at the doggy in the box. As long as I have you by my side, I never get around. You're my castle, you're my cabin, you're my instant pleasure dome. I need you in my life, you're my home. You're my home. You're my home. Little Billy Joel. Thank you, Tracy. Can you sing Against the Wind by Bob Seger? Linda, I just got done with a Bob Seger song, hon. I just got done with a Bob Seger song. And this set list has been put in place for tonight already, okay? But if you follow the link tree, you'll see how to go to the next show and request a song, okay? All right? Okay, there's Joy, and we'll tell you all about how to request the songs. Okay, listen, I was working out yesterday. I started working out again. It's been a while. It's been a few weeks since I got off the cruise ship. So I started working out tomorrow, and I love working out, especially in the garage, because it gives me inspiration. I listen to songs, and these songs were just coming on, and all these things I'm going to do in the backyard, you know, because I'm leaving October 8th. We still have time. We still have plan. But I got to make sure we end the summer on a big cool note with some really, really cool videos. You notice, people have been noticing that I've been reposting some of the older ones from over a year ago, because there's a lot of new cruisers who haven't seen those videos. You know, you don't go through all 400 of my videos, you know. So even if you go through the playlist. So, you know, I'm posting some of the old ones. You know, the Doobie Brothers one did very well the first time around, did very well the second time around. Okay? So, but these new ones that are coming up are going to be really, really, really cool. Really cool. Yeah, so I'll make sure. I got to get one in the pouring. It was pouring rain, but my wife was leaving. And I was in the kitchen, I was making dinner, and it just started to pour, and she was leaving, so I didn't want to rush out of the house and go do a TikTok, you know, while she was leaving without me, you know, saying goodbye and everything. So we'll catch it next time. We'll catch it next time. How about a little Eric Clapton? Yvonne, I just did the Eagles. You guys are late to the party. I did the Eagles 4 songs ago. You can watch it back on the or listen to it on the podcast. Right now we're gonna do a little Eric Clapton. It wouldn't be good. Why will you do it? You get lonely. Now I'm waiting by your side. You've been running and hiding much too long. You know it's just your foolish pride. Lay low. You got me on my knees, lay low. Begging, darling, please lay low. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Tried to give you consolation. Your old man had let you down. Like a fool, I fell in love with you. You turned my whole world upside down. Lay low. Got me on my knees, lay low. Begging darling, please lay low. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Make the best of the situation, for I finally go insane. Please don't say we'll never find a way. Tell tell me all my love's in bed. Lauren, you got me on my knees, Lauren.
I wonder if she's listening.
Begging, darling, please lay love. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind?
A friend of mine from high school popped in.
Yeah, lay love. You got me on my knees, lay love. Begging, darling, please lay love. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind?
Hello, Bev. Hello, sunshine. Elaine, that's your daughter's name. Hello, Eva. Did you leave? She probably left. They only like to pop in for a second and see. You know, hear and listen for a little bit. You know, they're high school people.
Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. Begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind?
Penny, darling, thank you.
Oh, Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. Begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worry?
Ending there. You know what? You know what? These two songs that are coming, these three songs that are coming up in order are from the 70s. I think there's someone outside who wants to say hi to everybody. So, if he's up for it, he was visiting the studio. If he's up for it, maybe he'd like to, sing them. Be right back. How's everybody doing? That's good to see you. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. It's good to see everybody. I haven't been here in so long. I just, I popped in. I popped in to say hi to Robert today, as a matter of fact. I said, yeah. I said, when are you going to bring me back on the show? Oh, it's good to see you. You love the show. Thank you very much. It works really well with the background, doesn't it? Yeah. And they asked me, and he says, I've got some 70 songs here. Would you mind doing them? I'm like, yeah, of course I'll do them. Of course I'll do them. I'm Steve, and I'm from the 70s. Why don't I sing them for you? I love the set list. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Let's do it. Oh, this one's good. Yeah, let's do. Oh, got some love songs for y'all. That's good to see you. Hello. That's good to see you.
There's a light, certain kind of light, never shown on me. I want my life to be live by you. There's a way everybody see to do each and every little thing. But what does it bring if it ain't got you? If it ain't got you? Oh, you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you.
Thank you, Don. Oh, thank you, Tess. Thank you so much.
But in my brain, I see your face again, and I know my frame of mind. We ain't gotta be so blind, and I'm blind. Yeah, I'm blind. But I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? And I live and breathe for you. What does it do if I ain't got you? If I ain't got you? Oh baby, you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like. Yeah, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. To love somebody the way I love you. Oh, thank you for all the love. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for all the love. I thank you so much for all the love. I'm going to give you some love back. I want to give you some love back. We're going to stay in the 70s. Oh, we're having fun tonight. Got a little bread for you. Hey, have you ever tried really reaching out for the other side? Maybe climbing rainbows, but baby it goes. Hello everybody, I see the comments. Hello. Dreams there for those who sleep. Life is for us to keep. And if you're wondering what the song is leading to, don't know me well, and every little thing only time will tell. But you believe the things that I do, and we'll see it through. takes you back, doesn't it? Oh, hello, Ashley, darling. That's a little 70s Steve for you, Ashley. Ashley is my friend from South Carolina. Baby, you know there are dreams that follow sleep. Life is for us to keep. And if I chose someone I'd like to help me through, I'd like to make it new. I really think that we can make it come. Oh, isn't it good? Oh, thank you, Ashley. Oh, thank you. Oh, have I died and gone to heaven? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to do one more song for you. You know, this is a very, very special song. All the people love this song, and it's fantastic. And I love singing it. And he told me I could do it, even though he said he was going to keep it to the end of the show. Love the outfit, especially the colourful glasses. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. My name's Steve. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. No. Eddie's not here. No, Eddie's not here. Oh, look at the little rainbow box, radio box. I love you too. Oh, Lindy, nice to see you. Yeah, nice to see you. It's good to see you. So let me do this last song for everybody. We're going to keep the spirits up. All right? It's a classic. Everybody loves this song. Yeah. Oh, it's a good friend of mine. Goes by the name of Andy. Not Andy Gibb, Andy Kim. Ain't it cool? Ain't it right that you with me here tonight? Music playing on body swaying time. Touching you so warm and tender, Lord, I feel such a sweet surrender. Beautiful is a dream that makes you mine. Rock me gently, rock it slowly, take it easy. Don't you know that I have never been loved like this before? Baby, rock me gently, rock me slowly, take it easy. Don't you know that I have never been in love like this before? Oh, thank you for the love. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, darling, oh, my baby, you got the moves that drive me crazy. In your face I see a trace of love. Come hold me close, don't let me go. I need you, honey, I love you so. You were made for me by the stars above. Rock me gently, rock me slowly, take it easy. Don't you know that I have never been loved like this before? Baby, rock me gently, rock me slowly, take it easy. Don't you know that I have never been in love like this before? I love you too, Melissa. Oh, Janine, you're in the right place, honey. You're in the right place, Janine. Thank you, darling. Rock me gently, rock me slowly, take it easy. Don't you know that I've never been in love like this before? Ain't it good? Ain't it right?
1974. Wasn't that fun? Someone said they bought a subscription to you, Robert. Someone said they bought a subscription to you, Robert. Who was that, Marilyn? Yes. All right, everybody. Well, I had some fun. Oh, yes. Perfect by you. Thanks for sure. Awesome. Love you doing this one so very much. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, everybody. Everybody, it's been lovely. I'm sorry it's been so long. I'm sorry it's been too long. Would you like me to do another song? Can I do one more? I see you have one more here from the 70s as well. Would you mind if I did this one? Would you mind if I did this one? Yes. He said, go right ahead. He said, go right ahead. I want to do this song because this is from the 70s as well. I see you have it set up there. You know, you got your 70s and you got all this stuff here. I see you got some country coming up. No, don't tell him. Okay. I won't tell him. All right, let's do this then. Oh, I see you did one already. Okay. Yes. Here we go. I think they're going to go batshit crazy on this. I don't really curse, no. But it's one of those songs, you know? It's one of those songs. Just makes you feel all good. It is from the 70s. Good friend of mine, Barry. Not Gib, Manilow. I remember all my life raining down as cold as ice. Shadows of a man, face through a window, crying in the night. The night goes into morning, just another day. Happy people passed my way. Looking in their eyes, I see a memory. I never realized how happy you made me, oh Mandy. You came and you gave without taking. I sent you away, oh Mandy. You kissed me and stopped me from shaking. And I need you today, oh Mandy. I'm standing on the edge of time. Walked away when love was mine. Caught up in a world of uphill climbing. Tears out in my mind, and nothing is rhyming, oh Mandy. You came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away, oh Mandy. You kissed me and stopped me from shaking. And I need you today, oh Mandy. Yesterday's a dream, I face the morning, crying on a breeze. Pain is calling, oh Mandy. Oh, you came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away, oh Mandy. You kissed me and stopped me from shaking. And I need you today, oh Mandy. You came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away, oh Mandy. You kissed me and stopped me from shaking. And I need you. Well, that boy could write. That boy could write, couldn't he? Boy, he could write some love songs, that boy. He's pretty good. He's pretty good, that Barry. Barry Gibb writes some good ones too. We did Barry Gibb before.
It's about a man. Listen, I had a great time. Wow, thank you very much, Lacey, Rhonda. Lisa Marie, thank you. I saw you for all the beautiful gifts you gave me. I just get so tongue-tied looking at you. I wish I could see you in person. Oh, look, there's my picture. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I've got my picture up there. That's pretty fun. That's really fun. That's very fun. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Thank you so much for humoring me. I haven't been here in a while. I don't want to tell you where I've been. It's now I'm not going to get into it. Let's just say it's good to be here. It's good to be here. It's really, really, really good to be here. I love you all. I'm gonna put that back on. So and I'll go get Robert. He's out in the over there. I'll be right back. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, love. Thank you, Anne. Thank you. Oh, look at the I love the picture. Love you too, Barbara. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'll be right back. Well, Robert will be right back. God bless you.
Well, that was something. That was special. That was special, wasn't it? That was pretty cool. I got a guest coming in next week. I got a scheduled guest coming in next week. Barbara Hazelton, is she here? We'll make sure we message her. She's been asking for a song, and I think a special guest is going to do it next week. I'm not exactly sure, but oh yeah, happy tears, Laura. Good for you, hon. Good for you. I told you we're going to have a good time. Listen, if you leave it up to me, it's going to be a great show. It's always a great show. We're going to be maybe, tweaking things a little bit here and there, taking very, very special requests rather than just taking requests out of the air and out of the blue for nothing. You know what I mean? I like this. And then we can take from the floor if possible. But what do we got going on here? Can you all wait 1 second? Hold on 1 second. Okay. Everything's good. Everything's good. Oh, yeah. It's dry down here. I have to. What's up, Michael Stairs? Michael, I'm coming to Florida, man. Coming to Florida, end of March, end of February or March. You got. Please text me, call me, so we can set up where you coming to see it. You coming to Jupiter? You coming to Dania Beach? Where are you coming, Mike? We gotta. I can't drink. I can't drink like we used to. Mike and I. Oh my God. There were three of us in the early Hollywood days. It was me, my buddy Andrew, and my buddy Michael over there. Michael owns a restaurant. Well, he sold it, just sold it. We all bartended together, lived in the same place together, partied every single night. Michael taught me how to ride a motorcycle. Oh my God. 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 I can't do that anymore, Michael. I can't do that anymore. Anyway, when I'm on tour, we can have a social drink, but we can't do anything like we used to do. My God. Blue, black and blue. Remember those days? The Roxbury. We used to go to Roxbury. I told you I met Stallone there. Remember when you weren't there that night, Mike. But the Roxbury was hysterical. We would go to the Roxbury, the real Roxbury, just go into the VIP room and just hash with all the stars and drink with all the stars. It was ridiculous. You bring it back, throwing together cowboys. Oh my God, Michael. The pictures that we have. One night we just decided to get on our motorcycles and be cowboys, so we just threw together anything. Jam and Clem, the thrown together cowboys. Oh, Michael. It's going to be great seeing you, buddy. I haven't seen you in so long. Anyway, he's down there in Florida, and we're going to get together. I used to go VIP at Roxbury. Hey, then I knew you. Then I saw you there. Because that's when we went. I moved up to Hollywood from Long Beach in 89, 90, 91. Yep, those were the years, right, Mike? Duck Woods. Oh my God. Michael taught me how to bartend too. First bartend, he used to bartend at the La Cage aux Folles Theater. Remember? Okay, La Cage aux Folles Theater. The La Cage aux Folles Theater is where they filmed Torch Song Trilogy, the movie that I did with Harvey Fierstein. Harvey Fierstein. They filmed it there, Matthew Broderick. It was also, that's the takeoff of the Birdcage. The Birdcage is like the La Cage aux Folles Theater. Michael used to bartend there. And I would go there and I'd see him, and that's where I'd play the piano, you know, and I'd be all cooling out, or I should say tooling out. And one night he said, they just fired the other bartender, you want to bartend? And I said, I don't know how to bartend. He goes, just hop back here, I'll show you. And and he taught me how to bartend. Taught me how to bartend, taught me how to ride a motorcycle. Mike was my buddy. Anyway, you met Stallone there? Yeah, I had a great talk with him. Played the piano for him and everything. Ah, it's funny. Our paths probably crossed a number of times. All right, let's continue on with the music. Michael just took me back, and we're going to continue with this exact playlist and with a little Bruce Springsteen. All right, and these are all real. But that's not it. Hold on. Sorry about that. That is the song. But I have to make sure it's not on that track. Okay? So yep, it's still there. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry, here we go. We're going to do a little Bruce Springsteen and I'm on Fire. Here we go. There it is. Hello, Diane Minerva. Talk about California friends. She and I went to college together. I wish I had known you were out there, Diane, when I was partying up. That would have been fun. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? I got a bad desire. Ooh, I'm on fire. Tell me now, baby, is he good to you? Can he do to you the things that I do? I can take you higher. Ooh, I'm on fire. Remember that New Year's Eve night? Remember that New Year's Eve night, Mike? I tell him the story when we met Sean Connery at Spago. Sometimes I'd like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch fatty through the middle of my skull. At night I wake up with the sheets soaking wet and a freight train running through the middle of my head. Only it can cool my desire. Ooh, I'm on fire. Oh my God. Ooh, I'm on fire. Ooh, I'm on fire. Any of those, Michael? I'll bet you could sell a lot of them right here. Remember we gave one to my sister? So again, Michael's an old friend of mine, and we old partying buddy back in the 80s, or late 80s and the early 90s, and we did it. You know, we were actors. I acted a lot and I did a lot of stuff, and you're welcome, Laura. And Mike invented, you know, our brains were always thinking. I don't know if we were high or stoned at the time when we were thinking all these things. We also went to Tim Burton's house. God, remember that weekend? Oh my God. Remember his wife, Lena? I'll tell them the story about Lena. Are you still there, Mike? Let me tell you a story about with Tim Burton. I'm thinking of writing a book. Michael, oh my God, yes. Glenn Shaddix. Okay, so check this out. Listen to this great story. This is a great story. I don't think I've ever shared this story. So Tim Burton directed Beetlejuice, okay? And in the same complex where Mike and Andrew lived, in these little bungalows off Hollywood, La Brea, there was an actor by the name of Glenn Shaddix, okay? And Glenn played Otho in the movie Beetlejuice, big guy. And in the movie Beetlejuice, Catherine O'Hara, of course, from Home Alone and Schitt's Creek and everything. Jeffrey, what was his name? I forget. Tim Burton, all those people. And Glenn became friends knowing when Glenn and Tim became very good friends, and Tim Burton did Batman 2 with Burgess Meredith, and Burgess Meredith, the Penguin, became friends with Glenn Shaddix. So Tim Burton, they used to come into the bar all the time, him and his friends. And one night, Burgess Meredith, Tim Burton had a party, a dinner party for the weekend at Burgess Meredith's house in Malibu, and we were invited. And it was Tim Burton, it was his wife, it was Catherine O'Hara, Jeffrey, I still can't remember his name, all those people, all these stars and everything. We had a fantastic weekend, Catherine. It was just fabulous. It was fabulous. And soon after that, Jeffrey Jones, there you go. Do you remember this, Michael? Lena? Well, Andrew was with us. Andrew was with me at the time. So Lena Burton, Tim's first wife, Lena Burton, when he was successful with Edward Scissorhands and the first Batman, and we would go to their house, in this gorgeous house up in Hollywood Hills. And Lena Burton was very young, okay, very cute, and just very cute. She was from England. And she and her friend used to come into the bar where Andrew and I worked, okay? And one night they came in, yeah, she was fantastic. I think I still have my old address book, I think. And one night they came in and they said to Andrew and I, let's go out afterwards, we'll go party. And we're like, okay. So we went out partying with Tim Burton's wife and her friend, and they wound up, all four of us wound up in my apartment, and it didn't get crazy, and here's the exact reason why it didn't get crazy. Because Andrew, as crazy as Andrew was, Michael, remember this, Andrew and I are in the kitchen and we're talking, and Andrew's like, bro, if you ever want to work in Hollywood again, you don't want to mess around with Tim Burton's wife. And and she was asking for it too. She was just like, she was just putting it out there. She was just putting it out. We played pool, we went to Blue, we did the whole thing. She was just putting it out there. She did wound up sleeping on my couch with her friend, and nothing happened. Nothing happened. Anyway, well, soon after that, I'm not sure how long went, they got divorced. So then I couldn't find her. Anyway, that's a true story. That was another one of my Hollywood days. Hello, Cindy Lou. How are you? Lena. I bet you still have an old address book too, don't you, Mike? I bet you still have an old address book. God. Whew. That old address book. Oh my God. Mike, you're bringing me up. You're bringing back all these memories, man. All these party memories. Remember when Andrew climbed up the tree and said, catch me, and jumped out of the tree? I did meet Robin Williams. I told that story already. My wife and I both met him. My wife jumped up in Robin Williams' arms, gave him a big hug, wrapped her arms and her legs around him, and he said, thank you, Jesus. Yep. Anyway. Let's do, we're going in order. We're going in order now. We're doing a little Lifehouse. We're going all through the decades here. We had 70 Steve, we had Story Time, and now we're going to the 2000s with a little Lifehouse. Hi, Maggie.
What day is he? And in what month? This clock never seems so alive. And I can't keep up, and I can't back down. I've been losing so much time. 'Cause it's you and me and all of the people. Nothing to do, nothing to lose. And it's you and me and all of the people. And I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you. All of the things that I want to say just aren't coming out right. Tripping and words got my head spinning. I don't know where to go from here. 'Cause it's you and me and all of the people. Nothing to do, nothing to prove. And it's you and me and all of the people. And I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off you. Thank you, Susie. There's something about you I can't quite figure out. Everything she does is beautiful. Everything she does is right. 'Cause it's you and me and all of the people with nothing to do, nothing to lose. And it's you and me and all of the people. And I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you. And me and all of the people with nothing to do, nothing to prove. And it's you and me and all of the people. And I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you. Don't leave, Michael. I'm going to tell him the story of Smokey Joe's. Michael also is the catalyst of Natasha and I getting together. Yeah. Mike, you've been a very, very intricate part of my life. I am at my buddy Michael J's parents' house in the woods. You guys have to meet someday. Oh man, definitely. He's awesome. Michael had this elderly couple of friends. They were friends. They were extremely rich friends in New York. Michael knew so many people. He used to work at this place, Celine Dion, we used to go to in West Palm Beach all the time. Knew him from down there. He comes up to New York City and he sees me to see me in Smokey Joe's Cafe, and he brings this couple, this older elderly couple. Now Natasha and I were friends at the time. Okay. And Mike, yeah, Mama Palladino, right? And Natasha and I were friends at the time. We had beers, you know. We never really explored anything else because she had a boyfriend in Vegas, and you know, I was in a place really, really cool, and I'm not going to mess around with anybody with a boyfriend. So at the end of the show, the limo pulls up at the stage door. Mike and his friends are like, "Let's go to dinner. We want to take you guys to dinner. We want to take everybody. We want to take the whole cast to dinner." And I'm like, "Okay." Nobody in the cast wanted to jump into this limo and go to dinner. They were all tired. 24-year-old Natasha, 25-year-old Natasha is like, "Yeah, of course." I said, "Natasha, come to dinner with us. Come to dinner with us." So it was late at night. It was around 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night, and not a lot of restaurants were open, but these people are very rich, very well connected. We go to this incredibly fancy restaurant. They held it open just for us. They held it open late just for us. And we sit at this table. We have this incredible dinner, bottles of wine.
We're having a great time. We're talking. We're getting to know these people, and then they dropped us off. They went home. Of course they were older. They dropped us off in Greenwich Village, where all the bars were, and we went to this place. We went to this bar in Greenwich called Hogs and Heifers, and this is the bar that was made famous by Coyote Ugly, the movie Coyote Ugly. Everybody had their bras up on the thing, and there were female bartenders and everything. And we were drinking and shooting pool, and having a good time. Michael had his other friends met us there. Some other people were there. And Tasha got up on the bar and started doing splits on the bar and everything. And and it was really cool. And she started talking with, I started talking with this with this blonde kind of, she was German, blonde, buxom kind of thing, And then she started talking with this guy, kind of good-looking guy, not as good-looking as me. And all of a sudden, we're kind of like, what are we doing? Are we making each other jealous, or are we jealous that the other person is talking with this firm? So then Michael says, okay, we're all going to another bar. We all going to another bar. And... Oh, yeah? You did that? Okay. He said, I made her talk to you. So anyway, yeah, you were the catalyst. So he says, let's go to this other bar. And we kind of held back a little bit. And it's freezing cold. It's about 30 below. It's in January. It's in December. And all of a sudden, she takes me by, I had a big old, New York coat on, all the way down to my knees, and she grabs me by the lapels and she throws, I've told some of you this story, and she throws me up against the brick wall and she starts kissing me. And I was like, whoa, what's going on here? And she goes, why aren't you kissing me back? And I said, I'm not sure if you're kissing me because you want to kiss me or because you're drunk. And she goes, a little bit of both. And then we continued just to make out and everything. And that's how it all started. And that was all because of you, Michael. Thank you very much. See, I have friends that pop in over there in Facebook land. That's why I keep Facebook open. It might not work after this. They muted over an hour of my show the other day, but at least for the time being, it doesn't get muted while we're going, and people can pop in and I can reminisce. Speaking about Natasha, isn't that a great story? Speaking about Natasha, I have a song which I remember that I'm doing. This is the first time I'm ever doing this song. She already did that. She already did that, Julie. As a matter of fact, I would stay at her house and I would sleep on the couch. Because she lived in the city, and on double show days I didn't have to go in the city. And the night that she broke up with her boyfriend on the phone, he was in Vegas, I put my jacket on and started walking for the door when they hung up. And she goes, where are you going? And I said, well, you just broke up with your boyfriend. I'm going to go. She goes, so? We were going to break up anyway. It was just a matter of time. You don't have to leave. That's exactly when I knew it. That's when I knew it. I need to explore the situation and take it to the next level. And now we're married. Anyway, this is a song that my dad, like I said, was a big country fan. Anybody recognize this song?
Hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world? And if you did, was she crying? Hey, if you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby. Oh, won't you tell her that I love her? I woke up this morning, realized what I had done. I'd lost my morning song. I lost my head and I said some things. Now come the heartache that the morning brings. I know I'm wrong, I couldn't see. I let my world slip away from me. So hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world? And if you did, was she crying, crying? Hey, if you happen to see the most beautiful girl that walked out on me, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby. Oh, won't you tell her that I love her?
If you happen to see the most beautiful girl
That walked out on me, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby. Oh, won't you tell her that I love her? That's right, Mama. She wasn't crying. She wasn't crying. She wasn't crying. No. What the heck did you do? You got drunk? What'd you do? You got drunk, you didn't pay attention to her, just like She Believes in Me and Beth and all those other songs that talk about, you missed out. You missed out, bro. I went through that. Michael, how many times did I go through that? How many times did I go through that, Michael? Well, just the one that you were really familiar with, Cindy, right? Yeah. Oh my God. Talk about friends. Michael came through for me so many times when I effed up with Cindy. Yeah, there you go. Oh my God. How many times? Do you remember New Year's Eve? Do you remember New Year's Eve when Cindy showed up? And then that other girl showed up? I was 80s Eddie. Come on. I was 80s Eddie. I was such a tool. What an idiot. No, she wasn't crying, but we're going to cry to this one. My daughter started college yesterday. Yesterday was her first day at college. We're going to do a little Trace Adkins. Hey, Hilton Head. She was staring out the window of their SUV, complaining, saying, I can't wait to turn 18. She said, I'll make my own money and I'll make my own rules. Mama put the car in park out there in front of the school. Then she kissed her head, said, I was just like you, but you're gonna miss this. You're gonna want this bad. You're gonna wish these days hadn't gone by so fast. These are some good times, so take a good look around. You may not know it now. You'll miss this. If that bathroom at Ports could talk, before she knew it, she's a brand new bride in her one-bedroom apartment, and her daddy stopped by. He tells her it's a nice place. She says it'll do for now. Starts talking about babies and buying a house. Daddy shakes his head and says, baby, just slow down, 'cause you're gonna miss this. You're gonna want this bad. You're gonna wish these days hadn't gone by so fast. These are some good times. Take a good look around. You may not know it now. You're gonna miss this. 5 years later, there's a farm working on the water heater. Dogs barking, phones ringing. One kid's crying, one kid's screaming, and she keeps apologizing. He says they don't bother me. I got 2 babies of my own. One's 36, one's 23. It's hard to believe, but you're gonna miss this. You're gonna want this back. You're gonna wish these days hadn't gone by so fast. These are some good times. Take a good look around. You may not know it now, but you're gonna miss this. You're gonna miss this. You're gonna miss this. So Andrew and I worked in a bar, in the most popular bar restaurant in Hollywood in the late 90s, Ports. It was called Ports, P-O-R-T-S. Everybody and anybody came. Steve Martin would come in and write screenplays. Nicolas Cage we had to throw out one night because he got drunk and started dancing on the tables. And you know all these stories, Michael. George Clooney and I, that's where I met George Clooney and we became drinking buddies. I met Barbara Eden there one day. Got her, and she was just gorgeous. Madonna used to come in. I mean, everybody came into Ports. Everybody. Tim Burton, his wife, everybody. John Waite came in. Oh my God, everybody came into Ports. Okay, and local artists, and it was black. It was pitch black. Everything was painted black, and the only lights were the little lights on the candles, the light from the jukebox, and Ports was known not only as the greatest, coolest place to be and have dinner and have drinks, but it also had the best jukebox in all of Hollywood. It was the greatest jukebox. And oh my God. And people would go there just to hang and mingle and just drink with the stars, and it was just a real place, right? It was a restaurant, and there was an employee's bathroom. There was an employee's bathroom in the back. And there was also an office, but the office wasn't used as much as the employee's bathroom. It was a crazy place, remember, Michael? Tin roof. Oh my God. Nothing. There was nothing. It was just a black awning outside. It was just a black awning outside and the word Ports. And we had the biggest, gigantingest Aaron. His name was Aaron. You remember Aaron? And Adam Pergament. And this guy was tremendous. He was the doorman. And if he didn't like you, you didn't get in. You didn't get in. And the minute, he's the one who kicked Nicolas Cage out. The minute he'd go right over to that person and just put him up in a scarecrow hold, and just throw him right out. It was such a great place. It was such a great place. Years later, I went back there. It's completely redone, owned by different people. It's still called Ports, but it's just a restaurant now. It's not the same. But I went in one day, and George Clooney was there. And I went and I sat down at his table. I didn't sit down at his table until he asked me to sit down at his table. And I told him, hey, this was like 20 years later. And he's like, hey, I said, hey, George. And he looked at me, and I told him who I was, and I told him Ports. He goes, God, no way. He goes, sit down. So that was pretty cool. Wow, this is just a fun night. 70, Steve, Michael,
Michael, it was so great because you just walked there. They lived right around the corner. Oh my God. Mike and I shared a car. Thanks for stopping by, Mike, tonight. Bringing all these fun stuff. We're going to stay on the guitar, we're going to stay on the country one more time. One more song by John Denver. We're going to do this song. We haven't done this song but one time. By John Denver. So do I, Tess.
This old guitar taught me to sing a love song, showed me how to laugh, how to cry, introduced me to some friends of mine, brightened up some days. It helped me make it through some lonely nights. Oh, what a friend to have on a cold and lonely night. This old guitar gave me my lovely lady. It opened up her eyes and ears to me. It brought us close together, and I guess it broke her heart. It opened up a space for us to be. What a lovely place, a lovely space to be. This old guitar gave me my life, my living, all the things you know I love to do. Serenade the stars that shine from a sunny mountainside. Most of all, to sing my songs for you. Oh, I love to sing my songs for you. Yes, I do, you know. I love to sing my songs for you.
Song by John Denver. We've only done that once. Your Address, Teen Wolf 2, yeah. I mean, I did. I led that Hollywood life. I really did. Even though I still was working as a waiter and a bartender, I was working in the most popular places. Played the piano for, Sylvester Stallone and Rod Stewart. We got into how many Oscar parties did we get into? 2 or 3? Because we knew people. We got into the Oscar parties. The first one Billy Crystal did, met Paula Abdul when Clint Eastwood won Unforgiven. We got into 2, 3. Okay, maybe you went to 3. I think I've only went to 2. But the Spago ones. Well, yeah, you got into the Spago. Oh my God. It was crazy. And we didn't ask for autographs and everything. We were actors. We were actors, and we just mingled. We knew the right people. We definitely knew the right people. And we had a blast. We have no money to show for it today, but we had a blast, right, Mike? Mm-hmm. The concierge. Oh, right. David Marr. Remember David Marr? David Marr was another one. Man, he could get us into any of the places that we couldn't get into, David Marr would get us into. He's the one that got us into the Mondrian. I remember that. He's the one that got us into the Mondrian for the first or the second one. He waited on Jack. Well, Michael worked at Spago, so he met even more stars. Spago was the famous place up there in the hills, Spago. Well, yeah. Gosh. Remember that, Mike? My goodness. He's still around? You still in touch with him? I know you're probably still in touch with all of them. And we lived in these little bungalows. Well, I didn't live there until later. I had a apartment up in Hollywood Hills, but they lived in these little bungalows. They paid $230. It was rent controlled. Do you know what they're going for, Michael? $1,900. Michael, they're going $1,900, those little bungalows. Little studios, little tiny studios are now going for $1,900. It was rent controlled, so it only went up 3% a year. Yeah. It was forgotten. Okay, Sharon, see you later. We only got a couple of more songs left. We only have, we only have 2 more songs left. One of them I'm going to do for Penny. Penny, are you still here? Because I didn't do Penny had asked for a song last week and I didn't get a chance to do it. Penny, are you still here? I'm going to do a great acoustic version of Metallica. And then I'm going to do a song for Penny. Okay, there she is. And then that's going to do it for tonight. It's going to be an early night. Okay? But we had so much fun. I had so much fun reminiscing with y'all and telling you stories. Mike, you just brought all the stories back. Gosh. Now I want to go and get I got to do that trend. I was a teenage dirtbag and show them all those. Michael, please, you got to send me those pictures of the thrown together cowboys. I know I have the one of the motorcycle. Even though it was early 20s, I could still do teenage dirtbag because that's when I was a dirtbag. I wasn't a dirtbag in my teens. I was a dirtbag when I met you and Andrew and moved to Hollywood. So, Marilyn, you're welcome, hon. So let me do these 2 songs. This next song is, speaking of teenage dirtbags. Is Nathel here? Boy, we used to drink. And we used to pay for it. Michael reminded me of the time that he held my head from falling in the toilet. A number of times. Jägermeister. I don't even want to say that word anymore, Jägermeister. I do not even want to say that word anymore. They all know about Chippendales, Mike. Hello, I'm Rev. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. All these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. But I know close, no matter how far. There couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Kathy Griffith. What's up, Jersey girl? Hey, Tracy. Did you enjoy your cruise? Yes, Glenn, thank you. Not my last one, though. Princess. I'll never go on a princess cruise again.
Never open myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. All these words I don't just say, nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they say, never cared for what they play, never cared for what they do, never cared for what they know. And I know Little Metallica.
This is one of my funnest shows. I can't wait to see you now, Mike.
So close no matter how far, couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who you are, nothing else matters.
I can't wait to see you now, Mike. Every time I would see Mike when we would go down to Florida, he always twisted my arm. No, Grand Marnier. Let's do Grand Marnier shots. No, Michael, no. Okay, Palm Springs. Remember the first time he did rum? Remember when you gave me rum 151, Michael? Remember? Remember that? Do you remember? Are you still here, Michael? If he's not, let me tell you the time we went to Palm Springs. And we went to a nightclub, and he ordered some rum 50, and he says, you got to do this shot of rum. And I'm like, okay, all right, you know, because he's my best buddy, and I trust him. 151 stands for the alcohol percentage. It's rum, 151% proof. Remember that? Fire. This was me after I had that shot of 151. So we're in this nightclub in Palm Springs on spring break, and 200 is the max, of course. 200 is the max, and 151 means 151 proof, so only 50% out of the 100%. And he just gives it to me, and I'm like, okay. And he'd done it before because he's got an iron liver, and we clink, and I drag it, and what? Oh my! I still remember that, Michael. I still remember that. And he's laughing. That's good, isn't it? That's good, isn't it? That's good. Hold on a second. Let me do something here. No, this is the last song anyway. Yeah. Anyway, that Karen. Was that the bartender? Gosh. You remember names. I just remember, I remember other things. You want to, no, there you are, Sharon. I'll send you some Peachtree moonshine. No, thank you. I don't drink. And here's the thing. We weren't alcoholics. We didn't do that. We did it just, every third night, fourth night, fifth night. We were in our 20s. That's what you did. But we didn't get crazy. I mean, we didn't do it all the time. I can count on two hands the times that I was, shit-faced, that I don't remember the next morning. Oh, your stepmom, right. Anyway, this is the last song, and I want to dedicate it to Penny. The only dedication is because she'd asked for it earlier this week, and I didn't do it. And Penny has this adorable grandchild, Killian. Killian has special needs, and they're coming to my show, and he's coming to my show in Allentown. Is that correct, Penny? Or are you coming? I'm not sure. But the kid he's adorable. He's a special needs child, and he's absolutely adorable. His name is Killian, and we're gonna close out with this song by Journey. I don't miss hangovers at all. I haven't had a hangover for the longest time. You coming in Connecticut? Okay. You coming in Connecticut? But we got tickets for somebody in Allentown, right? Right, Penny? We got tickets for somebody in Allentown as a raffle, right? You have to get me that information. Okay. No, you're a great man. I'm just kidding. You're a woman. We had a fantastic time tonight. Let me do this last song for Penny. A little acoustic Journey, and Don't Stop Believing.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. And took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Street light people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill, paying anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Street light people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night.
I see all the good nights. I see all the thank yous. You're very welcome. I'm gonna tag it all up after this song.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlight people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlight people. Don't stop believing. Oh, don't stop believing.
Oh my God, Michael, if you're still there, thank you. Thank you for making it a great night even better. We're so great. We're so great. We made cruising great again. Cruising through the decades is great again, thanks to Michael. I don't know if you know who that is. I just gave my attempt at the former president. We'll see. Anyway, you're very welcome. So again, Michael, I want to say thank you to you for bringing it all on. I'll call you. We need to just sit and chat, and you gotta and make plans for when I'm down in Florida. Julie, thank you. Teresita Sovinsky. Teresita Sovinsky. Baramushka mnialka butylczka patuti pochit. Kotin pachava. Donka. Good night, everybody here. Listen before you leave. If you don't know, and you had a great time tonight. Listen, tonight was a fantastic show. 70 Steve popped up at the last minute. Set list was absolutely incredible. You know, we cruised for 2 hours. Throw a buck, chuck 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 a buck in the. Only got 5% left on my phone, so we are right on time. Chuck a buck in the Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciative. Once again, everything that goes in the tip jar goes to this. Goes to my cruise and goes to the Neil Diamond Show. Goes to date night. It goes to special things. Okay, I just don't take tips from the tip jar. And pay for gas. They all have a purpose. They all have a purpose. So I just want you to know. That's what we do. That's what we musicians do and our singers do. And when we go to bars, the tips, they come with us and they're for the extra stuff. That when we don't have the extra stuff and we see something like, oh God, I wish I had that guitar. It would be so much easier if I had that guitar, that kind of thing. But I don't have the money. Oh, wait a minute, I have my tip jar. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I thank you ahead of time for that. Miss Laurie, darling, thank you so much for joining us from Saskatchewan. And join Payne, Miss Joy, from the island of New Jersey, right around the block. Thank you all very, very much. Next live is going to be Tuesday and Thursday. Monday, I'm getting a steroid shot because I can't move my neck. No, so it's a steroid shot. I get it once a year in the fall when needed, and it's needed because of all the stress from traveling. So Monday, I'm getting the steroid shot. Tuesday and Thursday of next week, because Friday is the Labor Day weekend, and I might pop up on a request roulette that weekend, but I'm not going to schedule a show. Tuesday and Thursday, next week of the shows, I'll put a set list up, and we'll decide what I'm going to do with the set list. Okay? Love you guys so much. Tonight was so fabulous. It's going to be a podcast right away, and I'm going to do my best. It probably got muted in Facebook, but I will put it up on YouTube, so you can tell everybody what a great time we had sharing stories, okay? And I'll put this up on YouTube. If I can download it from TikTok, I'll put it up. Or if I can match the video, I'll put it up on YouTube as soon as I can. But in the meantime, tomorrow it's already going to be a podcast. The podcast will be there. So enjoy it again with all the fun Hollywood stories. All right? Had a wonderful time. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Facebook land.